collective, what is going on? And welcome into the channel. Happy to have you here always. My name is Deborah, owner of Purusha Holistic Wellness, and this is another episode of Purusha Intuitive, where we're going to look at your energy over the next week via the tarot, astrology, and any channeled messages that come through. So let's get into it. I hope that you are doing well this week. We are officially into the new year, and you know, unfortunately, I feel like this is what I say a lot. We are experiencing a lot of tension. We have a couple planets in retrograde, Mars being one of them. Mars is also tensely aspected to Pluto right now, which just brings in a lot of limitation, a lot of restriction. Yes, having desires to want to see things happen, but limited opportunity, or things don't really go how you planned. And so we end up back at the drawing board. And there is this energy around being patient with the process. If we try to push things forward before they are ready, it can become detrimental, especially if it has long-term attachments around it. So be really mindful with how you're showing up in your own world lately. Hopefully we'll get we actually do, starting February, we're going to get some lessening of these retrogrades and a little bit more momentum. So until then, we'll start with this energy cleansing, set the tone, set the vibe for the reading. It's a great way to cleanse out some of those heavier, lower vibrations that we're feeling. It's also a really good time to set your own intention as well, which is an awesome way to personalize these collective readings. You can do it for any person on YouTube, any reader you watch. If you have specific messages or questions you want answered from Spirit, give those over. Be open to receive. And I also do personal readings. I offer a variety of healing services. Readings are one of them. If you vibe with my energy and you want me to look at what's going on specifically for you, or you would like a little energy healing or Ayurvedic consultation, definitely hit me up. When we are aligned with our mind, body, soul, that's where we make the best decisions for ourselves. So with that in mind, collective, let's get into it. All that info is in the description box below as well, just so you know. All right, let's get into it. Ooh. I bless you with pure love and light, pure source energy, pure loving grace. I release anything that is not for your highest and best. Any fears, doubts, insecurities, lack of worth, lack of value, pain, anger, frustration, impatience, overwhelm. Cleanse it, and release it from our being so that we may see and understand the messages clearly and help to make me a clear and open channel for the collective. Thank you, Father God, Spirit guides, guardian angels, Mama love. Okay. So there is some tension. This is nothing new though. This is stuff that we've already been experiencing, and we're seeing this energy pretty much carry throughout the whole week. The Weaver and the Musician, inspiration, rediscovery, transition. I really like this energy for you. So even though there's not a lot of changes, there's still this tension, but there still are positive aspects. It's not the easiest. A lot of what we're dealing with are things that are gritting against our ego, our emotions, places that we might react before thinking, and some trickery. Black Moon Lilith is tensely aspected to Chiron, as well as the vertex point, and we see tension with the fortune point as well. So it's all this like stuff trying to come to head, trying to come to the surface, and it's being pushed and pulled by the energy in the astrology. And maybe you're feeling a little bit not ambiguous, but lost this week. You're feeling a little bit like not knowing where to put your direction. I'm hearing with that musician energy, it's finding new inspiration. It's finding new inspiration and then putting it into practice. Because right now, we just have to allow what is going on, what is presently in front of us to play out. Don't try to control it. Don't try to, do the best that you can, show up, do what you need to do for yourself. But if it's not moving in that direction, then don't force your agenda. And that in and of itself, it's a process of releasing. It's a process of letting go. It can make things feel very ambiguous, very up in the air, not really sure what direction you're going or what things are going, It looks like you're taking some chances this week, which I do like. It looks like you're actually investing in some of the ideas that you have. Again, remember that opportunities aren't going to be abundant, or if you are getting a lot of opportunities, definitely vet what's coming your way, what's coming in, because in the blocked energy, we have the enchanter, and this says deception and trickery. So this is exactly that Black Moon Lilith, this is exactly that Black Moon Lilith energy that I was talking about, which is tensely aspected to our healing, to our growth, our evolution. So if we're not giving ourselves constructive ways to handle what's going on, i.e. making a plan of action, we see this with Mercury positively aspected to Chiron. Mercury is moving into Capricorn this week. So there is this opportunity to, as we pursue our healing, as we show up in a little bit different way, maybe communicating differently, being more patient, taking your time with what is happening, you're gonna see positive results. And like I said, beginning of the week, we do have some tension. This is hiding your true self, projection. I feel like I feel like you've kind of had to, when things aren't going our way, it feels like you've kind of had to readjust. And maybe in some ways you feel like you're wearing a mask, or you feel like there's this part of, I don't know, you're struggling to be honest with something within yourself is what I'm hearing. I think this might be something very new for you. You're trying to look at it diplomatically, but it is really difficult. It's almost like you're playing nice is what I hear. You're playing nice, and I almost feel like it's getting you into more trouble than what needs to be this week, because again, you have this deception energy around you, and maybe this is coming from you, right? Like maybe if you're hiding your true self, or you're not vocalizing what you want, what you need in a situation, this makes a lot of sense. But I feel like this deception energy is more outside of you. I feel like it's actually with someone or something that you're dealing with. Yeah. Someone who's been pretty difficult. Sorry. Okay. 2 of Cups, partnership. 2 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles are coming up. So this is a partnership. This is a relationship that never really got its footing off the ground. It's kind of been in a stalemate, or it hasn't progressed, or you don't feel safe and comfortable with this person, with this individual anymore. I feel like you're starting to see the deception. You're starting to see how this has been playing out for you in your life, in your world. Also, I feel like this is very reminiscent of who this person is, this situation, what you're dealing with, wearing a mask, not being their authentic self, or putting a lot of responsibility on your plate, pointing the finger at you, wanting you to take on the burden, because they have their own ideas in mind. They're needing you to play your part. They're needing you to play your role. And it's showing that I feel like you have hints of this, like you're seeing some of this, maybe not 100% clearly, because again, you're still trying to give the benefit of the doubt or look at a situation diplomatically, but it puts you in this ambiguous spot. It puts you in this place where maybe you're having a really hard time making concrete decisions. And, you know, here's the thing. I'm not sure that this energy, this relationship is very supportive of you. To me, this feels like someone who is it's like a puppeteer is what I'm hearing, like someone who's trying to get you to do what they want you to do with their communication, with their exchange. And I feel it's really interesting because there's going to be a lot that comes out this week. We have the Champion at the end of the week, which I love, achievement and downfall. So it does look like a lot of this is coming up to the surface, whatever this situation is. And I feel like there is going to be communication. I do feel like closure is coming. That is how it looks. Interesting. I don't know if I love this, but let's look. Because it does look like they put you through a lot, okay? They put you or have put you through a lot. This is someone who, they have certain ideas about you guys reconnecting, about things going well, even though they haven't really put in a good effort. It looks like I said, even though there is a lot of tension throughout the week, the silver lining is we see more earth element. Earth element is heightening as the week progresses, which gives us more stability and grounding. Like I said, it feels like you can see through this person or situation pretty clearly, but you've been playing it safe. You've been playing it safe because you're not 100%. I don't know, maybe they scare you, maybe you don't feel like you have the confidence that you need to have. There's a lot of reasons why you might be giving this person a little too much power. This does look like someone who you've put on a pedestal, you've given a lot of credit to, and maybe you relied on them for certain decisions to get made, but it looks like all of that is shifting and changing. Because you're kind of starting to see where the disconnect is coming into play, especially as the week progresses. I feel like either this person's situation gets put under the microscope a little bit more, and you're seeing yourself feeling strong, feeling empowered. You're making some decisions as the week moves where it's like, I got this handled. I feel like you start by calling them out on their BS, and then as the week progresses, you're starting to see more of this ridiculousness, you know? And they push back a little bit with this Nine of Swords Temperance. You're afraid. I feel like either you're afraid of like reporting them or you're afraid to kind of go against them because they've made this like energy of you're not allowed to. And they'll say they'll do whatever they need to in order to keep you in check. And that's how you've been trying to do it to date. But like I said, it does look like you're choosing yourself as the week progresses. You don't want to be a part of this BS anymore. And if anything, it feels like it's brought a lot of tension and frustration. And just like I was saying with that tension of Black Moon Lilith and Chiron, it's almost like you can't get ahead. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, no matter how you say it, this person is always putting up a lot of blocks, a lot of obstacles. They're keeping you on this, like a family funhouse. Funhouse, yeah. Like where you're with all the crazy mirrors and disoriented, and, you know, it's just like trying to keep you distracted, trying to keep, whether that's drama, chaos, gossip. It feels, I mean, I don't know if you're hearing, I don't know if they're talking, well, they're talking a lot about you, but not necessarily to people that you're going to hear that from. This feels more like a ghosting energy or breadcrumbing. I'm only going to give you so much and you need to operate within these circumstances. But like I said, it looks like you take a risk middle of the week. And as much as it feels stressful, at the same time, you feel like you're doing the right thing. You can feel that in your soul. I think some of the challenge is just like kind of putting your money where your mouth is. No shade, but it's like you've been under this oppression for so long, or you're so used to giving this person your power that this is all new for you. And it looks like what you're choosing, there's success. Like we were talking about the champion, end of the week. So we're seeing that, I'm hearing that you're listening to your emotions and feelings. The water element is heightened at the end of the week, and we still are experiencing tension within the transits, but at the same time, things are starting to wane a little bit more. There's not as much support. What I do like though is Mars is harmoniously aspected to Neptune, which means that the places that we are seeking success, accomplishment, achievement, etc., we are going to see positive results if we keep pushing forward, if we are patient, if we are doing our vetting, if we are listening to our intuition and finding direction to move forward. There's going to be a lot of positive benefits. And I see that. Here's the thing. I see this person wanting to work with you. I see them trying to get back into your good graces, maybe communicating a lot. They're kind of trying to come up with different options. What's going to get you to bite right now? What's going to get you to engage with them? They are moving really slow, and in a lot of ways, like it says that they're taking advantage of a good situation, a good thing, but this is basically like, you can't be concerned with it, because I feel like this person, this situation is going to do what they're going to do. There's a lot of like manipulation around this energy, where it feels like, you know, you're offering an olive branch, you're offering the hand of peace, and they want to take it, but again, under their own guise, under their own, you know, how they want things to go, under their own. Okay, so again, this makes a lot of sense. Right now, Uranus is in retrograde in Taurus, and Taurus is our stability. It's like what we feel secure and stable with in life. And that is exactly what's being challenged right now. And that's exactly where we need to find those more creative solutions. It's awkward because it's this 1 foot in, 1 foot out energy where we have to trust the path. We have to trust where we're headed, our direction. Also cultivate some direction. Don't be so willy-nilly with how you approach things. Actually, you know, put in some legwork. See where it gets you. This is a perfect time to manifest, a perfect time to manifest the outcome you desire. And it feels like whatever this like tricky energy is, you are closing it out. You are walking away from it. This is something that you've been working at for a long time, and you're starting to see the success, the victory of your accomplishments. It's not been easy. I'm not saying it's gonna be easy this week, pushing through, because this person's situation knows what makes you tick. They know how to get at you, and they're putting a lot of time and thought into energy into how to make that happen. The name of the game right now is just not reacting, letting it play out, taking inventory, and then deciding what you're going to do before you engage. So Thank you for your time and energy always. I hope you found messages that resonated for this reading. Kind of intense, but it's been a little bit this way, like I said, in the collective. We're going to be seeing some reprieve as we move into February. So just getting through these next couple weeks. Thank you so much for your time, energy, always, your support to the channel. Just know that it blesses my heart. I super appreciate you. Definitely drop comments below if it resonates or if you just want to connect. I love sharing and a little love, little TLC. Thank you for all the blessings and support. I am sending them back your way.